Vice President Kamala Harris addressed Donald Trump's claims that President Joe Biden orchestrated his snowballing legal woes in order to interfere in the 2024 election. CNN's Laura Coates sat down with Harris on Monday, January 22, to ask what her reaction was to the embattled ex-president's controversial statements. There is someone right now, if the polling is correct, has 91 counts, 4 different jurisdictions with different indictments and different cases against him, who could very well be the Republican nominee, Coates said. And yet he is attacking you and President Biden for election interference. He believes that what the Justice Department is doing is only attributed to you, but also is election interference. Harris replied that she believes the American people care about speaking and acknowledging the truth. I do believe in my travels around our country that, for example, a statement that suggests that insurrectionists who attacked our Capitol and committed acts of violence should not be called patriots, as the former president has done, she added. The people who attacked on January 6 should not be called patriots, Harris continued. That what they did is they attacked our Capitol, they committed acts of violence, and they need to be taken into account and held accountable for those acts. So these are just facts, and we are going to see what happens in terms of any cases that are being litigated in the court of law. Coates pressed her for an answer once again, reiterating her question, but what about the accusation that it is Biden's DOJ that is overseeing any of the charges against him? Listen, everyone who is paying close attention understands that there is a clear and non-negotiable division in terms of the separation between our administration and what the Department of Justice does in terms of its investigations, in terms of its prosecutions, the 59-year-old replied. That line has never been crossed. Coates asked for further clarification on what Harris's response to people who believe Trump is telling the truth about the Biden administration would be. Well, what he is saying is not factual. Period, the VP said firmly. And that would not be new for him, would it? As OK previously reported, Trump dubbed President Biden an absolute threat to democracy in a recent appearance on Fox News with Sean Hannity. He's very dangerous for a couple of reasons, the former POTUS declared. Number 1, he's grossly incompetent, which is the number 1 reason. But he's also. It's the people that's around him. He's got some very bad people surrounding him at that desk. You have people running the Department of Justice surrounding him, he continued. They're young and they're smart and they are communists and they're Marxists, they're fascists, and they're running this country.